Clips Podcast Show will make you smile. Clips, 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 clips. Welcome to the Clips. Where the fun never ends. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go. On the Clips Podcast Show, let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with mine. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Oh yeah. Tim the man as your host will keep the energy high. Interviews and stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Let me see. How you guys doing there? Welcome to Clips Podcast Show. It is Wednesday. It is past 8 o'clock. I should have been on. But I'm Brain Buster. And if you're looking for me to be on your podcast, hit me up at T Thompson 178064 at yahoo.com. I know that's a little long, but I made it confusing on purpose. But yeah, and I'll come on and I'll debate you as well as you can come on at Clips Podcast Show. Hit me up at the same email and I'll bring you on. And you can debate with me about whatever subject I have up or any disagreement you have with me. They call me the brain buster. So if you want your brain busted and you're gonna need surgery and you don't want to mess with it. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got a good show tonight. We're gonna dissect this. Uh want to give a shout out to my man who I'll be doing this on, late great Kevin Samuels. Hey, I liked what he had to say. And if you got a problem with it, come see me. But yeah, he has some good, very good things. And he probably usually had a problem with it because it showed you in the mirror. And we'll be going using the Media Man. Shout out to the Media Man, who I'll be taking cuts from him as well. We'll be discussing it and see what y'all think. I don't know. I don't know where we at, y'all. I mean, I do know where we at. And it ain't good. It is not. You know, it's just discouraging to me in my heart. In my heart that where we at in the state of a society, relationships, marriages, everything is just so discouraging. I gotta take a sip. Hold on. It's not alcohol, it's pop. But yeah, um, but I don't drink, so you know I ain't talking delusion. So I know, I'm real discouraged. It is what it is, and I think we're headed in a very bad place for our society. And not looking good, but we'll get into this. We'll let Kevin Samuels speak. We'll let the Media Man speak, and I'll be talking as we go through it, and then I'll speak. Let's get started.
Black women, you want to know what to do for black men? Do for black men what you would do for a white man, and that would be just fine.
I was listening to this interview a while back when it first came up. I was like, wow, that makes sense. But I still wasn't sold because I didn't have any tangible evidence to.
Look, I gotta stop saying already. Black men, I mean, black women do what you would do for what? Oh, this is already. Let's go. Let's continue.
Black women, you want to know what to do for black men? Do for black men what you would do for a white man, and that would be just fine.
Oh, okay. That's what Kevin Samuel said. Okay. Do for what you would do for a white man. Why is that even a subject? Is what's being it's driving me nuts. Okay, let's just go. I'm already go.
was listening to this interview a while back. When it first came up, I was like, wow, that makes sense. But I still wasn't sold because I didn't have any tangible evidence to prove that black women actually do code switch or change if and when they're with a white man. But lo and behold, we have this video.
If you want to date outside of your race, you need to be disciplined. When they say we're going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, you better be up at 5 o'clock getting ready. They are not going to deal with the lack of discipline. And what we make black men put up with, they are.
I'm mic'd up. My fault. I'm going so crazy. This stuff is making my anxiety go crazy. I had my mic on the whole time. She said they are not going to put up with what we put black men through. Who is they? White tea. So that already leaves me before we even get into the podcast. BLK women knows what they need to do for the black man. They just refusing to do it. Let's get into it. See what the media man and Kevin Samuels had to say about that.
Are not going to go for that. And what we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that. What we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that.
And agreeable to losing weight. And I'm going to show you a clip from an old Kevin Samuels video when he made an appearance on the Lead Attorney's channel with a content creator named Suzette Speaks. And this was a clip that stuck out to me, and it got me interested in the conversation of wondering if black women change when they're with white men. This was something that was brought up to me by some folks in the comment section, and I told them that I would do a little bit of research, and if I can't find anything tangible, then there's really no point, because the black community is great at not acknowledging the black male experience. So if I sit here and say, oh yeah, I heard that black women know how to act when they're with white men, that's easily something that they can debunk, because it's just me saying that. And there's also a few guys in the comment section saying that, hey, they do know how to act when they're with white men. So that brings us to tonight's show. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. And again, this is a video from the Lead Attorney's channel where Kevin Samuels and Suzette Speaks was having a conversation in regards to, do black women know how to compete for a man? And this is a lead in to the video that I found on TikTok.
That's what sorry to interrupt, but I see that. The only people that talk like Mr. How Kevin is just expressed himself, and it was, again, at an earlier time in my life, are like, and not to be like classist, but my hood cousins talk like that. My hood younger female cousins would be like, you have to fight for your man, you have to fight and get him. Mm-hmm. They were talking like that from day one. And again, I was taught, and again, that's no excuse. That's like, whoa, that's like, not cool, low class, whatever. But yeah, they were very in tune with that. And they were very in tune with their being this war, this competition.
Now, Kevin Samuels is about to use he says, his Uno reverse card. And listen to what Kevin says. This is very key as the lead in to the video that I'm about to show you guys. Here we go.
Well, see, so I'm gonna use my Uno reverse card now. I don't buy that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because all I have to do to get a different outcome is change the two men. I bring in two white men, Italian men, a little brown, dark hair, good looking, and have 8 black women in there. Automatically, they look at those men and know. Stick, knife, they know. What do you start to see? Or do you start to see? They start smiling.
This is sad. This is sad. Y'all straighten your asses up as soon as you see a white T-man or a different ethnic race of a man. You straighten up. It's because y'all don't want to fall in line and respect the BLK man. Why? Why? We in this together. It ain't no one-sided thing. When are y'all gonna get this through y'all head? Oh, let's continue.
posture stands up. They're not looking to see what's going on. They're looking to see who's moving toward the stick. Flipping their hair. Black women know non-black man, oh, he ain't gonna put up with this bull crap. He has to be competed for. But you know what? If I get Prince Henry, or if I get the dude from Red, if I get him, you know, I get extra points.
See, now what he's referring to, Kevin Samuelson's referred to, and this could go both ways. The black man getting BLK man getting with a white T woman, or a BLK woman getting with a white T man. This is what he's referring to: liberation. When they feel like they've gotten with the different race of people, they feel like now they have been liberated away from you guys, you BLK people. And they actually start acting like them towards you. So it's a form of liberation, because I'm no longer with you guys because I have the white T people on my side, as well as I'm with one. So this is why they know to straighten up, is because they know what to do even with us. They just refuse to do it. And this really burns me up, because I know we're better than that. But we're gonna let Kevin finish.
Especially if he's a man of value. Oh man. So yeah, no. And the funny thing is, black women, you want to know what to do for black men? Do for black men what you would do for a white man. And that would...
Here it is. He just hit it. Bingo. Bing to the, you got it. There it is. No excuses. That's what it is. No excuses.
white man, that would be just fine.
Did y'all hear that? Kevin Samuels just said that, hey, if black women wanted to know what would make black men happy, do what you would do for a white man, and we will be just fine. And when I heard that, when I was listening to this interview a while back, when it first came up, I was like, wow, that makes sense. But I still wasn't sold, because I didn't have any tangible evidence to prove that black women actually do code switch or change if and when they're with a white man. But lo and behold, we have this video. So let me show you what I'm talking about here.
Right.
Yeah, I know what to do.
As black women, I must attest that we
Look at what that says before we even get started. It says the treatment that black men want from black women is only reserved for white men. Get rid of the mean face, smile, talk first, say hello, be his peace. Let's continue.
No. Before we move any further, y'all take a look at this screenshot. This has to be some of the most asinine stuff I've seen in my life. It's ridiculous that this is even a prompt, as well as she's even reading this. This is like a slap in the face to all our people, forefathers and foremothers before us. To read this and say you need to act like this if you want one of these white tea people. Let's read it. Let's read it together. The treatment that black men want from BW is only reserved for white men. This is so sad. I hate even reading. Get rid of the mean face, which we tell y'all have. Excuse me. We tell you all the time, coming towards you, walking past you, why you look so mean? And you go off. Here she is telling you, if you want one of these white tea, high value, wealthy men, you must remove that face. Y'all go, oh, okay, that's what I need to do. But you don't need to do it for your own man. It's got to be ridiculous. Hold on. Get rid of the mean face, the mean smile, talk first. In other words, initiate. These all the things Kevin said was talking about that you need to do with the black man. Say hello. They men tell me all the time they try to speak to the BLK woman, and she's very, very standoffish and mean. That's why a lot of men say they don't even speak to y'all. But y'all go, oh, they don't even say that. Why should they? You try to prop yourself up. The white team man. Y'all got each other coaching each other to go get the white team man. But anyway, they don't really even want to because if you go on the statistics, which is you can go on blackgeographers.com, it's available for anybody. They're only marrying y'all at a 2% rate. And they're not really going after y'all. No, nobody's coming. Nobody's coming to save you. All right, let's continue.
Sometimes have that resting bitch face. Get rid of it because that's going to immediately intimidate a white guy to be like, oh, yeah, no, never mind. She's probably not even interested or don't even want to be bothered. Crack a smile. Crack a smile, a little wink, or, a little flirtatious type of motion or gesture. That is going to get his attention, baby. Do not be afraid to speak first. Say hello. Hello does not hurt anybody. Actually, believe it or not, sometimes a hello can go a long way. You make somebody's day sometimes by just saying hello.
You have a white.
All right. So she started off hot. So basically what she was saying, she's giving black women education on how to act with white men. And basically everything that she said is what black men have been trying to tell black women to be or to change, and everything will be fine. But instead of doing that for black men, they're willing to do that for a white man. No matter if white men are really trying to marry black women, as we all know, only 4% of married white men are married to black.
Give me a second here. Yeah, y'all can take a look at that. I mean, really take. Excuse me once again. Like I told y'all, if you go on blackgeographics.com, you'll be able to even see it. The statistics is right there. Let's see what Media Man was actually about to say. And I won't even let him say it after me. Let's read it. Black spouse, white spouse, Hispanic spouse, and other. Okay, let's see here. 85% have a black wife. Let's look at the green. Only 8% of white spouses have a black wife. They're not marrying y'all. I don't know why people talk, oh, I'm gonna run over here because they're gonna treat me better. Only 8%. And then on the Hispanic side, we're looking at 4%. And the other, who that pertains to, is 3%. I'm gonna have my glasses on. Shit. There's 387,000 more married black men than married black women. We're married more than you guys, and y'all doing the complaining. This is crazy. How are we married more than you guys? And you guys are the ones wants to be married. Let me see here. Yeah, black husbands, 4%. Mm, hmm Okay, and 2% Hispanic. Yeah, yeah, only 4% of us go outside. All right, we ain't going. We already know. The Bible already tells us all the days of our life there will be trouble. We ain't trying to add no extra stuff to our life. We try to do much better, and we know y'all already, and we still put up with it, and we still only go outside uh, to white tea at only a 4%. We go out less than y'all. Let me see here, 2%. We go Hispanic spouse and other 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, the black man barely budgets off the black woman. And y'all complain about us the most. That is not making sense. We we marry y'all at the highest rate, even though y'all complain about leaving us. This is got to be this has got to be correct. see here. Let me see here. JT, can you hear me? Here. I don't know, my man JT to the Weezy tried to come on in, but let me see if he'll try to come back in. See if I can get him in. But yeah, I mean, look at these stats. This is this is oh, this is so disturbing. It's driving me nuts. Make you have a nervous condition looking at this stuff and realizing we are in trouble. Whoa. You know, the future is what I'm mainly concerned about, and it really bugs me in seeing what I see. It's just it's not good, you know. It's just it's just ridiculous. We are really in a we're really in a rut here. Trying to get these other people in the chat to come in. You in there? JT, can you hear me? But yeah, people, yeah, tell you. Say like, all right, I guess I'll continue. My main man, another person was supposed to come in, see if they can get in. See if I can get in. All right, but yeah, I got lost there for a second. And let's continue. Let's see.
To black women. However, the free promotion that black women give them, it's amazing. And to see this black woman give other black women advice, and don't take my word for it. You can go on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure you can find this video. Go to her comments and see how many black women was under the comment section saying, yeah, that's right, because when I approach white men, I got to make sure that I'm on point. If it was just them, 2, 4, 5 black women saying this, it'd be different. But it was thousands of black women co-signing this. So that's why this video was so important, to get the word out. Like, hey man, it's not that black women don't understand what black men are saying. They just don't want to do it for you. So let's continue.
See, that's it right there. What Media Man just, shout out to Media Man again. He tell you they know what to do for us. They just don't. They don't think we are worth it. They don't even think we supposed to even get that. It's all, to me, and I could be wrong. To me, things look like it's basically more conditional first, and then transactional. So if the conditional part is not met, meaning, oh, you got to meet my standards and all this here, then there would never be a transaction. Everything is based on this now. It has nothing to do with just what most people say. Oh, well, you just love me for who I am. People are like, I need you to conditionally fall in place here. I'm gonna check that out first. And if those conditions are not met, me and you ain't going no further. That's like the whole world got this whole concept. And that's what everything is based on. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong, but y'all let me know, because I'm lost. Really lost. Give me a second here. Yeah. So I mean, if you know what to do, y'all know what to do. Quit using excuses. No more excuses, y'all. No more excuses. Let's continue.
Boyfriend, do not use the N-bomb in front of him. If you're in his company, don't use the word. And she was like, Keena, I use the word, so he think he can use the word. And I'm like, he think he can use the word.
Deliver it. And also question your partner.
Look, it says what a black woman should expect by dating a white man. Part 2.
If he has opposing views on something as a black woman that you are very passionate about. You want to hear more about that? Get my book, A White Man's Whore.
Mm. Did you hear that? That is crazy. A white man's whore. So she wrote a book about this. That's no excuse. We got who've been through this stuff. They try to tell you it ain't sweet on that side. You think it's sweet on that side? It ain't sweet on that side. It's not sweet, y'all. It's not sweet. I don't know. It's not sweet. So, yeah, there is people who who's experienced what you guys are thinking is sweet on that stuff. Let's see. Let's continue.
Oh, she published a book called White Man's Whore.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Let's continue.
One of the keys of keeping a healthy relationship with a man or keeping a man is to keep the peace. Be his peace.
Did you hear that? Keep it a peace and be at peace. Close that trap.
Have this kind of atmosphere where if you're around him, he knows it's peaceful.
Black women, if you want to date outside of your race, you need to be disciplined. When they say we're going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, you better be up at 5 o'clock getting ready. They are not going to deal with the lack of discipline, and what we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that. And what?
Oh my God, let's go back. We got to hear that again. Hold on.
Fear where if you're around him, he knows it's peaceful.
Black women, if you want to date outside of your race, you need to be disciplined. When they say we're going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, you better be up at 5 o'clock getting ready. They are not going to deal with the lack of discipline, and what we make black men put up with,
Oh.
they are not going to go for that. And what we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that. What we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that.
What? There you have it. I mean, like I said, guys, the message is clear. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It took me a while to find this stuff, but I was able to do it. And that last one, she said that she's educating black women like, hey, man, if white men want you to go to the gym and get in shape at 5:30 in the morning, get your ass up. And she also said what we put black men through, like they do it, you know, understanding that they're doing it for a reason. And like I said, man, I really can't. Black women, there's nothing I can do to defend you guys on this. And that's why on the thumbnail, I'm telling black women to stop listening to black men, because we've already said enough. We've already proved that y'all don't listen to us. You guys understand. And I know, and let me be clear, I know it's not all black women. I know there's going to be some people in the comment section that say, well, it's not all black women that feel like that. I understand that. I have some great black women that follow my channel because they know that I'm not coming from a hurtful place. I'm just presenting what I see. So I'm not going to go through the rigmarole of sitting there saying, oh, not all. When I say black women, talking about the majority. So let's be clear. You can exclude the black women who are married to black men, and also exclude some of the black women who are married to white men and non-black men as well, because all of those women aren't divestors. I have multiple friends that are married interracially, black women, Asian, black women, white men.
Now, I'm going to stop right there and I'm going to say a couple of things. Right here, to me, the media man tried to cover up some things to make things better. And I'm going to fill my man Smoking JT in. I'm going to actually go back and then let y'all see what the topic is all about and how we got to 11 minutes and 40 seconds of total hell. And I think once we get back to 11 minutes and 40 seconds of hell, y'all know exactly where I'm coming from. Let's go to the beginning and see what we're talking about. This is the late great Kevin Samuels. Of course, y'all know I used him several times on the podcast. You guys been on and we've discussed it. And let's see what he's talking about as far as dealing with us, black men, and what we're dealing with now with black women. Let's see what he had to say.
Black women, you want to know what?
Go ahead and mute up, JT. Mute up for me. You're getting feedback. Just put your mute on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, mute up. Smoke for a second.
You want to know what to do for black men? Do for black men what you would do for a white man, and that would be just fine.
I was listening to this interview a while back. When it first came up, I was like, wow, that makes sense. But I still wasn't sold because I didn't have any tangible evidence to prove that black women actually do code switch or change if and when they're with a white man. But lo and behold, we have this video.
If you want to date outside of your race, you need to be disciplined. When they say we're going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, you better.
Now, I covered this earlier before you guys got on. When she said they say, who is they? That's the white T man. So listen to me. They know exactly what they need to do. It's just they don't want to do it for us. But I'm gonna let her finish.
Better be up at 5 o'clock getting ready. They are not going to deal with the lack of discipline, and what we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that. And what we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that.
Now, I'm gonna stop that there. Y'all can turn your mics back on just for a second or whatever. Did you just hear that? Did you hear that? They knowingly know what and what not to do. They say they ain't doing it for us now. For any other race, they'll do it for. But and they know to be up at 5 or 7. If you leave at 5:30, they up at 4:30 for them, for the white T man, but not the BOK man. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna let this play a little bit and probably skip a little bit so we can get back. But just listen to this.
We make black men put up with, they are not gonna go for that.
Understand what black men want. They just don't care in regards to giving us what we ask for. So being agreeable to losing weight. And I'm gonna show you a clip from an old Kevin Samuels video when he made an appearance on the Lead Attorney's channel with a content creator named Suzette Speaks. And this was a clip that stuck out to me, and it got me interested in the conversation of wondering if black women change when they're with white men. This was something that was brought up to me by some folks in the comment section, and I told them that I would do a little bit of research, and if I can't find anything tangible, then there's really no point, because the black community is great at not acknowledging the black male experience. So if I sit here and say, oh yeah, I heard that black women know how to act when they're with white men, that's easily something that they can debunk, because it's just me saying that. And it's also a few guys in the comment section saying that, hey, they do know how to act when they're with white men. So that brings us to tonight's show. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. And again, this is a video from the Lead Attorney's channel where Kevin Samuels and Suzette Speaks was having a conversation in regards to, do black women know how to compete for a man? And this is a lead-in to the video that I found on TikTok.
That's sorry to interrupt, but I see that. The only people that talk like Mr. How Kevin is just expressed himself, and it was, again, at an earlier time in my life, are like, and not to be like classist, but my hood cousins talk like that. My hood younger female cousins would be like, you have to fight for your man, you have to fight and get him. They were talking like that from day one. And again, I was taught, and again, that's no excuse, that's like, whoa, that's like, not cool, low class, whatever. But yeah, they were very in tune with that, and they were very in tune with their being this war, this competition.
Now Kevin Samuels is about to use he says, his Uno reverse card. And listen to what Kevin says. This is very key as the lead in to the video that I'm about to show you guys. Here we go.
Well, see, so I'm gonna use my Uno reverse card now. I don't buy that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because all I have to do to get a different outcome is change the two men. I bring in two white men, Italian men, little brown, dark hair, good looking, and have 8 black women in there. Automatically, they look at those men and know. Stick, knife, they know. What do you start to? Or do you start to see? They start smiling. Posture stands up. They're not looking to see what's going on. They're looking to see. They're looking to see who's moving toward the stick. Flipping.
You can look at her face and see she know, and that's why she's smiling.
Flipping their hair. Black women know. Non-black man, he ain't gonna put up with this bull crap. He has to be competed for. But you know what? If I get Prince Henry, or if I get the dude from Red, if I get him, I get extra points. Especially if he's a man of value. Oh man. So yeah, no. And the funny thing is, black women, you want to know what to do for black men? Do for black men what you would do for a white man, and that would be just fine.
Right. That's the key right there. It's the same concept. So that let us know at that point that they know exactly what to do. It's just who they want to do it for. So and that was pretty much the
things that we need to worry about. We have to start competing with other men. As of now, our conversations with black women and who's better and who's worse, they need to be alleviated from our conversations, because we have to start competing with other races of men. And whether that's with black women or without, we still have to win regardless. So black men, you better start being selfish. You better start taking an interest in yourself and understand that you are not here put on this earth to simply provide and die. And as we see now, you are definitely not here on this earth, which we thought we were put on this earth to marry black women. But as you guys see now, they are trying to separate themselves.
I care about what's in this contract with Black America for women, and it's not, we're not mentioned at all in the contract with Black America. And
you are mentioned. I mean, when you mention black people, you mentioning black women. So don't count yourself out. Yes,
that's not
true. That's like administration said that when they
black people is not black women. Black women are not included in black people.
So what do you need to do? That should not stop anything that you're doing to improve yourself. Get that generational wealth, have your children, enjoy life. You are not just simply here to provide and die. I want to see you guys successful. And also, let me be clear, for the black women who don't think like this, want the same thing for you. But one thing that I don't want to see is black men going back and forth with these women who think that they want to change for white men and they won't change for black men. I care less about them. My page is built off the rule of 10. 3 people for, 3 people against, 4 people undecided. I want to talk to the people that are for and the people that are undecided to see if I can get them back on the right side of things.
All right, enough of that guy. But yeah, let me get him off the screen. Yeah, this is as you can see, Houston, we got a problem, and it's gotten worse. I mean, they know what to do for the white tee, the Hispanic, the other race. But for us, they say no. I'm not straightening up nothing for Smoke. I'm not straightening up nothing for JT. I'm only doing it for white tee man. I'm gonna get him hell. He getting hell. You getting hell. But not no white tee. What y'all think about this? What you got to say about this? So far what you say. Do you think they know what to do? I'm getting feedback from one of y'all.
That's me.
Okay.
Is that me?
It might be.
Hey JT, how you doing, man?
You.
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm hanging in there.
Been a long time since I had you two guys side by side.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I got something to tell you too, Smoke, when we get off the call, so don't hang up.
All right.
Yeah, it's a long
I'm with
time.
it.
Two guys side by
Okay.
side. Go ahead.
Okay. Listen, man. This is all I can really say, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm think I'm a learned black man.
Mm-hmm.
If it is the soft ass black men that we even having this damn conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the simps, the sorry ass, soft ass men that we having this conversation.
So you saying we're in an era where there's a bunch of soft men that won't stand up because
That's right.
a person like you and JT, you guys are considered a red pill man. We consider red pill man because we stand
That's
on
right.
what we believe. But go ahead.
And again, I ain't saying nothing. I don't care. I don't care about women how you feel. It don't even matter to me what you think and how you feel. It don't matter. I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
I follow the Most High.
Okay.
The Most High said, "I'm in charge."
But what if she don't believe in that? But what if she
Did
don't
you hear me?
believe in that?
Again, like I said, I don't give a damn what she believes. I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna show her that I'm in charge.
Because everybody don't believe what you believe.
There's no crying no more about. Well, you can't do this. I want you to do this. No, I ain't going for that shit. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. The white women over there that fought they soft ass men so they can get their rights and everything, right? They contacted the black women, and the black women fought battles that they didn't even been fighting.
1968.
They fought the battle for the white women. And the white women put them down. They still were fighting the battle, but guess what? The white women still make more money than they do, working at the same damn job. But they fought hard as hell to get what they wanted to be an independent black woman. But you still behind a woman that you still beside. They put your ass down and left you and walked away. So now you still struggling.
So you said it didn't work out for them?
No, it didn't work out for them. You still struggling. Then they went around and turned around and threw homosexuality in our neighborhoods. Now our black women are more niggas than they are women. So you want me to deal with that? Hell no, I ain't dealing with it. The problem is, but the black men that were raised by single mothers, they fucked them up. Use my language. But the black women that raised boys messed them up. Because half of them are emotional suckers. The other half of them can't handle their own business. The other half only don't know how to deal with women. Their emotions is all over the place. Nobody raised them to be a black man. Now, if you had a man step
now, let me ask you this. So you saying that a woman can't raise a man, a boy to be a man?
Right. Right.
Let me get JT in here. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick though, right?
Okay.
The Bible says this. There's going to be a group of young men that are raised by a single parent. The wife that's raised by the mother. She raised monsters.
Yeah. I think that's Ecclesiasticus. I think that's in the book of Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah, she gonna raise monsters.
Right,
They have no concept of what it is to be a man.
Yeah. JT, let me get you in here. What you think about this particular subject? Black women know what to do for the white T-man or any other ethnic race, but the black man, she say, "Oh hell no, I ain't doing that."
I
He's gonna have to
believe
work harder because I ain't putting up with his stuff. But go ahead.
I believe that's straight up cap, and I believe I'm in agreement with the first part of Smoke's little monologue. I think it's all about the man, and I think that so many women who had to be independent leaders of their households, pay their own bills, make their own money, are not going to lower their standards just to be with somebody. They're just not going to do it. And I don't care if it's black, white, Asian, whatever.
But
So when you have,
did they lower their standards already when the home got broken up? You got to work harder now. Now you got to work harder.
yeah, 50% of all marriages is divorced in the United States. So I mean, that's nothing new.
What percentage is it
that,
now?
across the board, that divorce isn't just a plague that's affecting the African American community; it affects all communities.
But I'm saying, what percentage did you say? You repeat that again.
50% of marriages end in divorce in the United States of America. 50%.
It's probably higher than that now. But go ahead.
Quite possibly, but I just believe that when people settle, is when they start getting regrets, and some women may be desperate to get a man, so they pick some type of soft, weird sucker type dude that they know they can run, and then when he gets tired, if he tries to stand up and lead after he's been a patsy the whole damn time, he looks like a joke. She knows he's a joke, and she gonna handle him accordingly. I think if you
Smoke was just talking about, wasn't it? That's the guy that Smoke was mentioned.
I mean, kind of sort of like I said, I agree with the first part of what he was saying. I'm not trying to get into the whole biblical principle of philosophy, but if that's what the word says, that's what the word says. I'm not personally going to promote that as what my opinion is, though. I just believe that people are people, and I believe that there need to be clear delineated expectations from both parties before entering relationships, and you can avoid a lot of that.
So let me ask you this: why run to the white T man if you know he not playing? He ain't taking none of your crap. But the BLK man, you can give him all the crap you want to. Don't you have it easier with the black man? But you run into the BLK, the white T man saying it's better over there because he has more wealth.
I need more than just a podcast host. And God rest my frat brother Kevin Samuel's soul, man. But I mean, shit, he's not Moses. He's not a prophet, and I think that this is just an opinion argument. It's not based on facts or statistics.
As far as what are you talking about?
In terms of why? How do you measure that the black woman will do anything for a white T man but won't do anything for a black? How do you measure that?
Oh, here you go. Watch this. He just said, if a white T man come in a room, you will see it. I mean, I worked in corporate too. You will see the BOK women, black women, straighten up.
Right there.
Hold on.
So just as code switching around the white man is black women. So stop.
Hold on. Let me finish.
We're podcast talking hella shit. Let me get a job. Hi, my name is James, and I'm very interested in pursuing this position with your company. Get the fuck out of it. We all code switch. We have to survive.
Right. Watch that. So I'm saying that when they enter the room, but when a brother entered the room, he was saying that they don't give him the same whatever word you want to put there as far as being a superior or supervisor position. He said there's two different. I've seen supervisors that's BOK and white T. I've seen this straighten up. Yeah, you do. You do have some what we call the Uncle Tom guys straightening up and doing things. Yeah, you're right. I'm not saying that don't happen. Yeah, I'm not saying it don't happen.
It's called code switching.
Yeah, code switching.
They don't have to come to our level and understand how we talk, how we communicate, and the way our community works. But when we want to enter corporate America or a predominantly dominated field by whites or whatever, we have to conform to what their corporate culture is and what they do. Like, they big on potlucks. I ain't even shit you bring from your house. I'm not
bring that home, though. Bring that home, JT. Bring that home from the workplace.
I'm not touching it. I'm not smelling it. It looks crazy. Your cat probably licked the spoon. I'm not doing none of that shit. So
no. Oh, he froze up. No, he's still there. No, I'm
saying. I'm inviting to your potluck. That's the one corporate rule I order pizza.
Yeah, froze up for a minute, JT. But what I'm saying is, what the black man is saying, bring that same attitude that you have at your job home to me and do the exact same. Why you give me so much pushback when whether you're at the job or not at the job, I still don't understand what he said. But you don't do it when you're at home with the black man. That's
This-
what the whole thing is
That's
about.
I think it's a broad generalization, and I think if our female counterparts were on the show tonight, they'd be losing their shit right now. They would absolutely lose their shit if they saw the video and they heard you talk like that. They would lose their shit. They expect smoke to talk like that. But your ass, they would lose their whole shit on you right now. You know it.
Hey, Smoke, hold on, JT. Hold on. Let's get Smoke back in here for a second. Smoke.
Yeah, go ahead.
Smoke, have you experienced this? Where I mean, 'cause I hear what JT said about the code switching, and black men do it too. But we don't come home and then code switch. Our home is our peace. Why don't the black women come home and still keep that same energy and do what we ask them to do? I know we hear about the text saying, I worked as much as you. I'm just as tired as you. You want me to cook, clean, this. The black man is doing jobs that's way more strict. And I get that you work, but we still got stuff we still have to do together. That don't negate the fact that you still got a job to do. The black man might want some loving, even after you worked all day. You got a duty and a job to do. They saying now, I ain't doing none of that. But go ahead, Smoke.
Okay, here's my thing. Like I said earlier, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. Listen, and JT, I know he'll agree with me. If you living in a house, we got separate duties. You ain't taking out no trash. You ain't cleaning up. You ain't fixing no. You ain't doing the plumbing. You ain't doing the gardening. You ain't doing the yard work. You ain't doing none of that. You ain't doing none of that.
They said they got the kids to take care of. They got to cook, clean. They said that's just as hard as what you do.
We both take care of the damn kids. They in the house. What are you talking about? We both have house responsibilities. Both of our responsibilities in a home is different. The only thing is that come out of that house is decisions that's going to be made out of that home should be led by the man in the home. He's the leader of the home, and that's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, and more about it. We share things around the house because we're together. We living in the same space. We take care of each other. That's the way it's supposed to work. She's supposed to be there to help me. Now, if you follow that logic, everything makes sense. But when you go now, like I said, with their independent ass, then you gonna let that bitch be independent. Don't let her be independent. Ain't no problem with that. Because you know what a woman hates more than anything in the world? And Tim, I told you this the other day. The only thing the woman hates more in the world is a black man that's not afraid to live alone. She can't take it. She can't take a man that can do without her. She'll have a fit more so than anything else. Because, like I say, if you can't do what I do in my house, you can leave. And I'll be just fine. Do you see what I'm saying? I ain't afraid to be by myself. You can do whatever you want to do. But in my house, you're going to answer to me. Now, I can't speak for all the black men in the world, but that's the way it's supposed to be. I only can speak for me. And if you feel like I'm too much, the door always open. The door is always open.
So you said more black men need to be more like you, as far as be direct, control your household, and if she don't like it, she can get off the toilet and leave.
Right? How you can't have a house? You can't have a home that's divided. You can't have a home that's divided. It ain't gonna work.
JT, look like you won't get in here. Go ahead, man. You rub your chin. I know when you rub your chin, you're ready to get in there.
Nah, not at all. I just think it's a subject that's unquantifiable and it's strictly based off opinion. I think we all have.
Hold on, JT. It can't be an opinion because look at our neighborhoods, man. So something
What
is
the
wrong.
hell does that have to do with a black woman?
I'm about to tell you, JT. It's just where we live at right now. If 72% of homes are headed by women, Houston, we got a problem already. We got a problem.
We've been from the problem since the end of fucking slavery. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, but wait a minute. Even after slavery, JT, in the 50s and the 40s and the 50s, we were 95% married. So we were in homes together then. So after slavery, we were more married then.
many outside children did Pop have in those perfect fucking family
But who
homes?
stayed married though? You still took care of both homes.
Because granddad was born in the early 1900s and he didn't play that shit.
Yeah, but JT, the man still took care of both homes though. He didn't. He did have Papa on the inside time.
20 years later, we had a complete dissolution of the two-family nuclear structure in America, Black America.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying, it's compounded by a lot of shit, a lot of trauma. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many women had abusive fathers, either physically or sexually. You don't know how many times she's been traumatized by another brother that came home drunk as shit, high as shit, beat the fuck out. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. So maybe you do different shit when you're around different people because it's a breath of fresh air. And maybe not some of the negative shit you used to. I'm not making excuses for the shit. I think people should treat people the way they want to be treated, especially if you're in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If you're tired, I'm tired. Well, fuck it. I got two hands. Either I'm gonna order some Uber Eats, or I'm gonna just go in that kitchen and cook something because I'm hungry. Shit. And if you want something, you want.
That's two people that you talk about that's actually working together. I agree with you. I don't disagree with you.
I mean, but that in that ideal situation where you don't have one person lording over another or one person trying to conform to fit into what your ideas of womanhood should or could be. You know what I'm saying?
Now they got degrees and jobs better than us. They don't need to listen to us anymore. They say I make more.
They got degrees that their degrees is not making any money. They got them in useless shit. Guys.
You don't think they degrees
I don't care nothing about. Nah, I don't think about. I don't care about. First of all, I don't care nothing about her degree. Her degree don't mean nothing to me.
So
is this? If you come in my household and you got a degree, then that means we got more money. That's all. It don't mean nothing else. We got more money. Ain't no you got more money. No, we got more money. We got more money.
You know their money is their money and your money is their money.
Okay, well then they need to find a new place to stay. That's all. I'm not getting. Hey, I'm standing on point. That's how I feel. If we in this together, then we do everything together. Your money ain't just your money. Your money is my money. My money is your money. We combine. That's what a household and a marriage is supposed to be. And if it can't be that way, leave me alone. You don't even come my way.
You know, I asked a young lady the other day because she was telling me about her degree, and I asked her this, and she couldn't even say that. I asked her, how is it that so many women say they degrees, they get all these degrees, and they make as much as men, they buy their own homes, their own cars. I asked her, how is that helping us in the Black community with more women having a bunch of degrees? I said, because I don't think it's helping us because y'all not using them to help us. Because y'all saying, look here, if I make 200,000, 50,000, 100,000, I need the man to make 200 something, 50,000. If he don't, then you're not meeting my standards. So I'm not messing with you. He can be a very well good man.
So what's wrong with a woman or a man? Even to Smokey's point, it's what makes it a bad thing to want reciprocity in a relationship.
No, I'm just saying that.
I mean, I said in the former podcast.
Sometimes you can miss your blessing. Hold on. Sometimes you can miss your blessing. It's not always about money. It's not. It's not. I mean, people want what they want, but I'm just saying. I asked the question. I just asked, how is it helping us in the community that you got this master's, bachelor's, this. You can have more degrees than a thermometer, but when I look at our people, it's still tore up. Because you're not gonna move where we at with that money. You're gonna move away. It's not gonna help us. But go ahead.
Who the fuck wants to live in the hood? I'm Black. I don't want to live in the hood. I don't want my car broken into every fucking night. I don't want.
What you trying to say? Our people don't do that.
Overs and all that bullshit. Who wants to be bothered with that?
But not in all Black communities. It's stuff getting broken into, JT. That's subjective.
That's bullshit. And it's quantifiable simply by looking at uniform crime reports from the city, from the state to the feds. It's all quantifiable. In the years that I lived on Wickfield, then 20 years, my car was broken into 5 times. 5 times. I came out to go to work. I had just bought a Dodge Charger. Black on black. The bitch was beautiful. I'm coming out, getting ready to go to work 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a nigga in my trunk. You know, broke the little side window. Unlocked the door, popped the trunk. I guess he thought I had signs or some shit. I came out like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? He took off running. I'm thinking I take off after him. That nigga pulled out and let off shots. Yeah, I called the goddamn police. I need a police report for my insurance claim. I remember when GPS first came out, I bought my first wife a Garmin. The niggas that came in the middle of the night, broke the window out and stole her fucking shit. Nah, I don't want to be bothered with that shit. You work hard, and anytime you get a little something, you got Negroes taking it from you. It ain't the white man from Beechwood coming in the neighborhood doing that bullshit. Some goddamn crack shit. Or them YN.
He just doing it in other ways, but go ahead, Smoke.
Yeah, I have never had that problem. I lived on 93rd in Kansas. I ain't never had a problem about break-ins or anything else.
Now, that's what I'm saying. I was in Kansas when that shit was happening.
I ain't never had that problem. You know, my mom lived down there.
Yeah, that's subjective.
For 50-something years. So we ain't never had that problem. I mean, but it's different communities in different areas. Everybody's life experiences are not the same. So we all can't speak from the same experience because all of our life experiences are different. You know, now I can tell you this from where I lived on Ramona, but around the corner, it was a different story. You see what I'm saying? But not on my street, it wasn't no story. But around the corner, yeah, it was a different story. But I knew all the hoodlums and the murderers and all that. I knew them all.
I had no problem with the gangsters. It was mostly the crackheads. I knew all the big homie shit they raised. We whipped ass our whole house together. We climbed the same fucking set. We homies. I wasn't worried about them niggas. It was the crackheads. And the little young ass kids going to the bus stop at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning trying to steal some lunch money or some shit. That's what the problem was.
I didn't have to deal with the crack era because I was on the army base. I ain't never had to worry about that.
But to your point, Smoke, that you know, like when I lived in the hood off Alcoy, my house got broken into one time in 3 years. And you know what? The neighborhood was so slick. I had niggas in my ear telling me who did it the next day. Vicky Whitmore, who used to own the Whitmores, called me like, I got you. So I told the nigga, once I found out, I hit the block. Said, man, you got like 3 hours for my shit to come back. And within an hour, Vicky Whitmore called me like, I got your laptop and I got your kids' piggy bank.
Not the laptop.
Come pick it up.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I mean, so the hood talk, the streets talk. You know what I'm saying? But like again, when you dealing with crackheads and young niggas, you ain't gonna get too much intel. Ain't nobody up at 5 o'clock in the morning going to work except my dumb ass. But you know, whatever, man.
But getting back to the prompt, I know we don't have something broken too, and we do have some black neighborhoods that are nice and some that are not nice.
Don't you live in suburbs, nigga?
Yeah, we all do. You know, all of
You live in a very highly protected suburban street, my guy. That's what you don't play where you live at.
You got deers eating off your
shit. Deer.
Yeah, deer's eating my flowers out there now. I had to go get some deer.
Well, getting back on the prop here. So you know, black women, some of them admitting, they actually admitting that they know how to straighten up for the white T man opposed to the BLK man.
You heard two women say it. I still don't understand how we quantify this debate. Two women saying across the board.
I'm saying that. Hold on. I talked to several men all day, and they seem to be uniform on the fact that they cannot get the black woman to fall under their submission. It's like a reoccurring thing, and it could be the ticks and the talks and the Instagrams and whatever you want to call it that they're getting their influential information from. But we know that they can straighten up when they get around Mr. White T. Now watch this, JT. I'm gonna say something, then I'm gonna let you back in. When the white T woman come around, we and the black man, we don't straighten up because she into the room. Now we straighten up because she a woman, but we ain't doing what the BLK woman to do when the white T man coming around. We ain't doing all that.
Unquantifiable generalizations and opinion based. I can't concur with that. I'm sorry, I just can't.
You
And if
can't.
that's the truth, why is it that every fucking poor black man who lives outside of, let's say, Cuyahoga County, and some in Cuyahoga County, got these big, fat ass, disgusting pieces of shit that they call it? You see them on the talk shows, you see them, you go outside the county, and then you got the athletes. I'm just saying.
Hold on, wait a minute. You said disgusting. What you talking about? White teen women?
I didn't say all. I said what you see. You go to Walmart outside the county, and they think they don't hit the damn lottery.
Okay.
And it's all skinny black ass. Was started that way. I weighs in about 200 pounds, following her ass around, head straight up her ass. Then you go to the higher socioeconomic side, and what do you see? Our pro athletes, our millionaires, our billionaires, and who they got on their own.
Oh, hold on, JT. I'm gonna go back to the video because we don't marry at a high rate outside our race. We only marry at a 4. The man only marry at a 4% outside our race to a white teen woman, and black women only marry at an 8%. That's on blackgeographics.com, and it's up to date to the Census Bureau today. We don't really marry outside our race. So I know we see some athletes, and we do see it on the draft and all that, but it's not at a high rate. We usually stick to our rate. I will give us, the men and the women, that. I got you as a podcaster. Y'all know me as Brave Buster all around TikTok. I do have to fight for y'all sometimes. But yeah, we don't really marry outside.
Have you watched the draft the last 5 years?
Yeah, I watch it every year. You know, we play fantasy. I see it every year. That's what I'm telling you. Hold up. Matter of fact, let me go get statistics. Go ahead, y'all.
Black women, you want to know what to do for black men? Do for black men what you would do for a white man, and that would be just fine.
Turn the phone down. But go ahead. Y'all can discuss. I'm going to find this part. I want you to see the actual statistic. And show you. We don't marry outside our race. I know we complain a lot, and I know that we at each other's necks, but we really don't do that. This is a young lady explaining actually what a black woman needs to do to get a white TV. This is I'm gonna let you even hear it. Find this, but yeah. This is a young lady actually admitting what we need to do. I mean, what they need to do to give it a white teen man. I'll find this here. I hate that. Let's see here.
Why this video was so important to get the word out, like, hey man, those white men, I gotta make sure that I'm on point. Black women was under the comment section saying, yeah, that's right, because when I approach white men, I gotta make sure that I'm on point. If it was just them 2, 4, 5 black women saying this, it'd be different. But it was thousands of black women co-signing this. So that's why this video was so important to get the word out. Like, hey man, it's not that black women don't understand what black men are saying. They just don't want to do it for you. So let's continue.
See, that's what I'm saying. So give me a second. See, so I'm gonna find man, and I'm gonna show you because he actually pulled up the graph. But listen to this young lady here, as far as dealing with white tea man and getting what you need to do to make him happy.
Morning, you better be up at 5 o'clock getting ready. They are not going to deal with the lack of discipline, and what we make black men put up with, they are not going to go for that. And what?
Oh my God!
You don't make me put up.
We got to hear that again.
What you say, Smoke?
They don't make me put up with that. That's crazy.
See, but no, look at the mindset though, Smoke. The mindset is we actually know what we're doing. But we're just not doing it for Mr. Black Man. We gonna take him through hell. But White T, I already know he ain't taking that crap off me. I already know he not doing it. So I'm not gonna even try him, buy him, or even, slap him. I already know. I can push, the BLK man to the limit. I can push him. He ain't nothing to push. I push him. But I can't pay the bill. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, you can go on blackgeographics.com. It's on there as far as the percentage of which we marry outside our race. But he actually broke up trying to figure out what time and the time frame. For some reason, I usually find it. But yeah, fellas, it was a good, it's a good discussion. And I wish we had a woman on. Just what we needed was just one woman to be on here with us. And like JT said, they'd have been at my neck. I know they would have, JT. They would have been at me because they don't like the fact that we feel like and I hear this stuff every day. I'm on other podcasts all day, every day, and these women tell you on there, no, y'all men, they say the BLK man just ain't got his stuff together. I said, well, how much do we need to have our stuff together? We got to be 6 figures and 6 this and 6 that. Why not just get you a man and just be happy? All these, JT, we talked about it. Remember a couple of weeks ago in the podcast we did called "Detox from Negativity." Remember the detox? When we were talking about what we need to detox out of our life. Just so much they don't want to detox out. They've been indoctrinated to continue the saga. And it's through, like JT said, trauma, misinformation, all kind of stuff. So we catching it. It's hard to find a needle in a haystack. As far as with a woman, and just on the same page as you, because they got so many people in their ear telling them, you shouldn't do that, you don't need to do that, you don't have to listen to him, or blah, 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 things of that nature. But like my man Smoke said, he ain't changing for nothing. His household is his household. And if you don't like it, they go to the door, see? So when you got a man like Smoke, he is considered in the world now a red pill man. He's controlling. They call him controlling, things of that nature. So, what you think about Smoke? They call you a controlling man. What you think about a man like you?
I don't care what they call me. I could care less. You call me whatever. I'm gonna do what I need to do in my household, right? Now, if you could put any class of man or where you want him to be, I don't care nothing about that. All I know is me, Smoke, I'm gonna do what I need to do in my household for me to be right. I'm gonna have my household is gonna have peace because I demand it. I'm not gonna. If I ain't have to fight you, you ain't gotta be here. If you want to fight me, you can leave, because I'm not gonna fight you. So I mean, so all that stuff you talk about, you trying to adjust and assimilate to something.
Yeah,
you ain't got to assimilate to anything. Because when I come home, I'm me. When I go out in the street, the guy y'all see right here now on this podcast, that's who you see. I'm still that same guy you talked to the other day. I ain't changed or did nothing. It took me a lot of years. It took me a lot of years to mature, right? It took me a lot of years to mature, but I'm mature now. I'm a grown ass man in every way. I don't care how you defined it. I don't care where you take it. And if you define it by monetarily things, I got my own house, I got my own car, I got my own kids, I got everything I need. The woman part of the aspect, the woman part comes in as an accessory. She's not a must-have. She's an accessory, right? Now, when you find a woman that you love and you can work with her together, as a what the couple's supposed to be in the household, then you ain't got to worry about having all this problem. But all this craziness,
they would have came for me. They would have really came for Smoke off that. But go ahead, Smoke.
I'm talking all these problems. Let me just say this, man. If you feel like you this boss, independent, so-called whatever, stay away from me. I don't want you. I got my own shit. All right. Oh, you got your own shit? Yay!
I was about to say, they would have said that to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. Shit, I'm glad you do. You can leave me alone. I ain't gonna come over your house. I'm not gonna come to your house and try to wreck your shit. Don't come over here and try to wreck mine. That's all I'm saying, man. People need to be who they are. If you are who you are, then it's fine. But let me just say this. Let me just say this to put it all on paper. Women, you don't have a dick. Men, you ain't got no pussy. Stand up and be who you are and stop with all this bullshit, man. This is just bullshit all the way around. All it is this. Everybody want to control everybody else. Everybody ain't happy in their own space. So everybody that's not matured enough and haven't grown enough, they're always looking for somebody to take care of. If you're a boss, independent woman, go ahead and be a boss, independent woman.
Yeah, no
but you ain't gonna bring that shit in my house. You ain't gonna get up and walk around my house like you own my shit. No, you better keep that shit out there.
But she can come in your house unless she takes her rightful position, right?
That's right.
What is the rightful position?
Let's smoke it.
She only can come in my house. She only can come in my house if she's acceptable to marriage. If she's ready to be married to me, she can come in and we can do what we need to do. But if she's not, then she can't go. And that's me going by what the book say. I'm going by, the Bible. I'm going what the Bible say. You can't come in here like that.
So she has to be willing. Yeah, she has to be willing to come under your leadership.
That's correct.
There you go. That's what you mean. But
that's my standard. That's my standard.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're gonna end it out in a minute. JT, you got any final words based on this prop we had up, man?
Nope.
It was a go.
Nothing else to say about this.
JT, don't do me walking softball me now.
I think Smoke just said enough for everybody. I'm cool. I ain't saying shit.
Smoke said enough for everybody. Hey, but you know what though? Smoke is right though. We got to get back as the men to get the order back, because we see if you put women at leadership, it tears everything up. Now I'm saying it to say that there's some women that's in position of having to run some things, not because they want to. Women don't like to do that stuff. They would love to be just taken care of, which is fine if the person has the money to do it, to take care of it. But that ain't what they want to do. So we got to get back to our rightful position. I ain't talking about somebody got to be making all this money to take care of you, like Smoke is saying. If they got it and they can take care of you, that's fine. But I'm just saying, there's got when we pull up blackgeographicsagain.com, we'll see that most people men only making 51,000, women only making 49,000. So ain't nobody making a whole bunch of money to be demanding, like Smoke said, all these luxuries of life. So we got to get back in our right mind, our right spiritual mind, so that we can get back on the right page and have a solid community, not a hood, but a community, so that we too can raise kids and then they can have a community and the saga continues. Because right now we scatterbrained right now. I call it scatterbrain. Everybody scatterbrained. Like you just said, Smoke. Everybody, and I think you said it too, JT. Everybody got their own ideology of, what a relationship should be and how things should be, opposed to what the Word of God said. As far as the one who actually wrote the actual diagram to this thing. Nobody wants to listen to the actual diagram, follow that, and put the screws in the bolts where it go at in the damn table. They want to say, nah, we don't need that washer and throw it out and just put the boat on. So yeah, we got to get back to what we supposed to get back to.
Okay. Can I say one thing real quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, ladies out there that's listening to this, if you want to get at me, come on. Come on. We can have some dialogue. I'm here for it.
Smoke? You want that smoke?
Yeah, bring it. I'm here for it. Come on. Tell them bring it. If you got something to say or comment, come on.
Yeah,
I ain't going nowhere.
He back, y'all. This dude sound like he is back. He want that smoke because his name is Smoke. You know what? JT is like the train that you got to keep pouring coal in. But once he get rolling, he fire up. He just needed something else to get him going. He would have stayed home, especially if it had been somebody here. And so,
Hey, look, since I've been going, JT still JT.
Yeah,
and I applaud him for it. I applaud him for it, baby. I'm here for it, JT.
I just need stats. I'm a stats guy. Like, you got to be able to quantify some shit for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I live for stats. I live for numbers, bro. And I get everybody's position, but I think even when you say we have to live by the word, the United States is decreasing in religious affiliation.
Oh, absolutely.
The country is not going to church. COVID completely wiped out the steady faithful. You had a lot of old people die. You had a lot of young people die. They started doing everything virtually, and nobody's going back into that brick and mortar. And they're struggling to stay alive. So people aren't hearing the word from Big Mark, because Big Mark ain't dragging you to church no more.
There you go, JT.
I mean, so you know what I'm saying? Like, the word is not getting out there. So people who have whatever religious beliefs they have, they're not being fed enough to sustain them and to understand proper roles and relationships, if that's what you're into in terms of a Bible tradition or a biblical tradition. It's just not happening. The education there is not happening. Religious education is not happening in our community. We are so far removed. Every time you get on social media, see somebody getting shot, somebody getting packed out, women calling each other bitches, pulling their hair, fighting in the streets. It's disgusting the shit you see on social media every single day. Every single day. So you can't hold people, even these 40 and 50-year-old women, to a standard that they're not entrenched in, that they're not practicing, and they're not listening to on a weekly or daily basis. And that's what's causing the destruction in the community. Not necessarily what your faith is, but at least a set of fucking morals to do right, to do good, to treat others the way you want to be treated, the golden rule. That's the basis of religion. Right from wrong.
That's it.
Right from wrong. That's it. It's a moral compass for living.
So, JT, I did end up finding Black Marriage in 2021, and we know that the Census Bureau does it every decade, so it should still be up to date. So we look at this. See, only 8% of Black women marry white tea people. Only 4% marry Hispanic, and other, whoever that may be, will marry. So we're not at a high rate, and I'm gonna let it go because it's gonna go to the other side. We don't really go outside. You know, I know it looks like it on TV and things like that, but you know, we do got a bunch of Neapolitans out here running around. You right, JT. But
Jesus Christ.
Neapolitan ice cream babies, but we don't really go outside. You know, and that's the up-to-date stats there. But you know, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news before we get off this thing. Like Smook was saying, Black women, the white tea man ain't signing up to marry you. The stats show it, and you can ask them all the time. They'll tell you, I really ain't. No, I don't want to go that route because they say they're too aggressive, too what's the other, masculine, and too mean and things of that nature. They don't want to be married into that. So they ain't rushing to come get you as much as you think. People tell you. Like JT said, he's the number guy, he's that guy. Everybody know I am too. You see, I'll find it out. It just irked me before we even got on. I knew I was gonna find that stat. But yeah, you got it. There ain't nobody rushing to come get y'all. We the only ones that love y'all. Hey, Smoke, we love them. We can't, I'm gonna tell you. Ain't nobody else coming to get y'all from us. But I know y'all ladies will say, well, y'all need to get y'all stuff together then and y'all go, you know, but you know, that's another discussion. Maybe we'll have that next week. We'll have something. And I'll try to get some women on the panel so that y'all can really hear how the women of 2026 really feel about men of today. Because I know y'all kind of out the loop with the new generation. They don't think like y'all think. So that's what I really want y'all to hear. So I'm gonna get some of them on here so you can really hear how they think. It ain't the same, y'all. It's gonna be like you went through, you know, hey, You know how they said they was in the mall in Florida, and they said some black holes opened up and some creatures came through, and they trying to say, remember they were saying that about how all the police showed up at the mall, and they were just saying something happened, but they were saying actually said what they call them things, JT. Uh, I'm saying that they say these creatures came through some time holes or whatever you want to call it. They came through. That's what we done went. We done went through a time warp. The thinking is totally different, and the understanding is totally different. But you're right, Smoke. We don't supposed to get off this thing and stay up. Get off this word and stay on. And no matter what's changing around us, we stay. It says stay on the face, stay on the path. So we'll do that. But with that being said, anybody got any shout outs or anything before we go? We'll get the music.
Welcome to the clips, the place to be when no topic is too controversial.
Y'all go ahead. Let me see here. Yeah.
We good?
Go ahead, Smoke.
No, I was just saying we good. We off tape.
No, not yet. I'm gonna play the music.
No.
You'll see. Join the man. Chill, let's talk for a while. On the Clips podcast show, make you smile.
Wednesday night, as you know, it can get heated. It can get very statistical as far as stats. And people have opinions. And everybody know how I do. I'm gonna bring the best about you. I'm gonna make you bring that degree out of you, JT. 3 degree, I'll bring degrees out of you. Smoke knives and everybody else. If we come around brain busting, don't get your brain busted. I won't make you bust it. With that being said, we gonna tune in next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. At Clips Podcast Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm gonna stop.